Thank you so much. Mayor Turner, I've shared this with you publicly, but I want to thank you for keeping public safety first. When many U.S. mayors chose to do different things, I want to thank you for keeping that as a top priority in your administration, and also for my colleagues, for us having rigorous conversation from 2020, 2021, doing that work, challenging HPD to come higher, to do different things, to have public-facing information and all of that. But I also want to thank you for Bissonnette Corridor. I know my colleague is not here, and we share Bissonnette. I exit Bissonnette in the Beltway every day to go home, and it has been transformed. Mayor Turner and Councilmember Pollard has done a wonderful job, but that job would not be complete without West Side and Midwest HPD.
Yes.
And without your leadership being committed to that area. Business owners feel safer now. Residents that have been there for a very long time. And so changing the narrative of that community has been paramount. And I know that it's not done. More work will continue to happen. But as someone that lives over there, I can tell you what it looks like. So I want to thank you for that. Secondly, I just want to point to homelessness in the city. I am often resistant to reach out to DRT to address those issues around homelessness because we do have priorities that supersede that. Can you talk to us about how y'all are working with mitigating that as we have our own coordinated approach in the city?
Please reach out to our DRT units. Don't think that they're too busy. That's what we're there. Also, our homeless outreach teams. We're working on a number of locations in the city. And, it's mayor's goal and most city council members to get individuals into permanent housing. But we're dealing with drug dependency. We're dealing with mental illness. And it's nothing against the law to be homeless. But I always say this, we all still have to be good neighbors, including the homeless. And when they're impacting in a negative way a community, we got to step in and help them to help themselves. So please call it in. We're working on a property. I forgot the block and the block number on Westheimer right now. It's behind a convenience store, and several homeless individuals have set up tents, and they're coming in, and other street people that put themselves in the middle of homeless people, selling drugs and causing problems. So those things, the quicker we find out about them, we want to work on them, and we'll use every resource that we have. All of our, we are one of few in the nation that has a whole unit that's geared to mental health and homeless. So we put a lot of resources out there. So just please reach out to us.
And let me close with this. I want to tell you that it's working. My staff and I, we visited every encampment in District F and with the mayor's advisor for homelessness, Mark Eichenbaum, and they said that they had already been assessed by the homeless outreach team for housing.
Right.
So just to be able to spot check and know that it was already happening just reinforces what's already in place. So I just want to thank you for that, and publicly thank you for taking pride in your work and representing us very well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Cisneros.
Thank you, Chief. I